So we received a new sublimation paper. Let's go try it out. So give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when we upload the next video. Hey y'all, it's Stephanie and we are back. As I said in the introduction, we have received a new sublimation paper. So this is the A-Sub sublimation paper from KoalaPaper's. The packaging got on it, so excuse that. So I did receive this in the mail. As you know, we have done a collaboration before with KoalaPaper's, and they sent us their water slide paper, and now they sent us this sublimation paper. Now, I do have a link in the description box down below where you can go and get a percentage off. I have not received any commission on those links, so I don't think I get a commission. I think they just sent me the paper, which is fine. Now, this paper is for sublimation ink only. This is for the inkjet printers. I'm not sure if you can use it in the sublimation printers or not. Now, as y'all know, I have a converted C88, so that's what I used for this tutorial. Now, we will be sublimating two projects today, two different types of images. We have a black and white image, and then we have a colored image. So our first image is going to be the black and white Dallas Cowboys with Guevara on a blue and gray blanket. Let me grab that real quick. Blue and gray blanket. And as you can see, this one's printed backwards, so we're not going to be able to use that, but this is just for an example. I will be getting another one. And as you can see, it does say A-Sub on the back, so unfortunately we can't use that one. Now this one I printed in the correct direction. Yes, you have to mirror it. Make sure you mirror all your images. That's why I left that one in the video. And this one we're going to do on the mouse pads. We're going to do these cute little gnomes. So let me get the heat press heated up. As you can hear, it's going, and get the new Cowboys image for the blanket, and we will be back. Our image printed correctly. As you can see, it is now reversed or mirrored, and now we are going to do the mouse pad. So we are going to go ahead and set that on our heat press, and for our image there is white spaces around it, so what we're going to do is we are going to cut off the white spaces. That way we can line it up better with the color. And these cuts don't have to be perfect. This image is pretty forgivable. So there's that. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and trim off all the edges. Alright, there we go. Now we know that as long as the image is covering our thing, that we should be lined up pretty well. So let's go ahead and put that on there like that. And we look pretty good over here, pretty good over there. Okay, now we're going to take a piece of paper and cover that. And we are going to take our Teflon sheet and cover that, and we are going to be pressing this for about 60 seconds. So let's go ahead and press that for 60 seconds. There we go. Lift up, check it, because it did feel like it moved a little bit, and it did just a little bit. So make sure it's correctly on there. We don't need any spots not showing. There we go. I wish there was a... Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're going to hold the image while we press down on it. Alright. Alright, that should be good. So now we're going to let it go for 60 seconds, and we will be back. It's been 60 seconds. Let's go ahead and lift this. Hopefully we didn't get any mirroring there. Alright, let's pull that off. Pull this off. Take that off. Oh yeah. Okay, so there is one of the mouse pads. And now I'm going to do the other 3 off camera, and then we will come back and do the blanket. Alright, so we are back, and now we have the Cowboys one to do. And so we are going to, I haven't decided how I wanted to exactly do this one yet. I think I want to do it in the corner because that's how I normally do them. That way you can kind of lay it over like your couch or your bed or whatever. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it on this corner. And I pick a corner that don't have the tag on it. And this is 100% polyester, so this will work great. And then we are going to position the image where we want it. We want it to make sure that it's going to fit completely underneath the heat press. Alright, so there we are. Make sure that these other papers are underneath it. And the image is where we need it to be. Alright. So we got that. And then we're going to go ahead and tape this down because it is a flat object. And I did find with the mouse pads, if you tape them down, if you don't tape the mouse pad and you just tape the paper down on top of the other paper, it does work a lot better. So there is that. Which I've done plenty of mouse pads. I've never really had an issue with it, but it does work a lot better if you tape the paper to the paper and don't try to tape it to the mouse pads. So we are going to put this like this, put the image over it, and we're going to press this for 60 seconds. Yeah. And then we will be back when it's done pressing with the camera angle changed, and I will give my final thoughts and opinions on this beautiful paper. You're back and all the results are in. So let's talk about this paper. This paper works extremely well. It is a thicker paper, so it did make it easier for my Epson C88 to grab one piece at a time, to where if I use a thinner paper, it does tend to grab multiple pages, and sometimes it messes up my prints, and then I waste ink and paper. So there's that part. I didn't have any issues with pressing on these mouse pads, and it does give you a guide on the back right here. It kind of tells you like time and temperature and how to press each one. I didn't have an issue with this paper burning, because every once in a while you'll get a paper that you try to sublimate with and it will turn brown, and it will kind of like, the brown will get in your sublimation, and like it will like burn, like a charcoal burn, and this didn't do that. So there was that. And as you can see, let me pull out this last one that I did. It didn't even yellow, so I'm extremely satisfied with that. Now let's go on to the projects. So I made this cute little gnome for my little work buddies, and it says, let the beauty of what you love be what you do, Rumi. And so I made one of these for each of my coworkers. I'm not sure if y'all know what I do, but I am a dealership accountant. I do balancing of accounts for a dealership. We don't go into too much of my personal life, but that's what I do. I absolutely love my job. So I made one of these for each of my coworkers in the office, and I hope they love those. And then I made my husband, his team made it to the playoffs, and they're doing really well, and we hope to continue. So I made him a blanket for the Dallas Cowboys. And isn't that cute? And it pressed really well. The black is not faded at all. The lines are real crisp. The image that I use is kind of pixelated. I wanted it that way for a reason. But the letters, as you can see, the letters that I did were not on purpose. So I've got the pixelated image, but I was being quirky. But I got the font that I used on it isn't. So lines are really crisp. I don't have any issues with the details of it. These were both crisp images, as you can tell, and they worked out really, really well. So all in all, would I buy this again? Personally, yes, I would, because like I said, it don't brown or yellow my project. The paper didn't burn. It was real sturdy. It stood up and it held up to my Epson C88. But yeah, so if y'all want this paper, I will have a link in my description box down below. Like I said, I don't think I get a commission on it, but y'all do get a discount from what I am told from the company. So that will be down there. Let me know if y'all have anything else y'all want me to do in the comment section down below. I do various things on this channel. You know, I love to do crafts and DIYs and weight loss and cooking. So just let me know what y'all want to see more of. And I really hope y'all like this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.